life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
You know, I'm sure you've had certain challenges, but what would you, in regards to the advice that you would give for some aspiring entrepreneurs, if they were looking to enter into the swimwear industry, what would you?
Or fashion.
I would just say in any industry, and I actually get a lot of DMs and people reach out to me to ask where they could get started or whatever. And I don't know the answer because I'm just winging it. Like I just real trial and error for me. And yes, I've been doing it for 5+ years. Well, I only went real serious in 2019, like right before the pandemic started. I really was like, Before that, I kind like 2018, I kind of dibble and dabble. That's when I went and bought the fabric out the store and just sent it off to see. If you have a passion and a dream, and I know it sounds so damn cliche, but if this is what you really want, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's taken me forever, but it's because I'm self-funded. I have 2 kids, you know what I mean? I have a full-time job. I do taxes, and I do taxes to fund Sword. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm self-funded, so I don't have any business loans. I don't have an investor. I'm literally winging it, and to get like real expert advice, they want you to pay. So I mean, yes, it probably is a benefit to invest in that part of it, but I'd rather invest in the creation side. But my first advice is you have to have a love for it, because a lot of times you fall out of love with what you're doing because it's so stressful. Sometimes it gets boring and monotonous, and you be like, I ain't doing shit no more. But then again, that passion burns up inside of you. You might see something and be like, can't wait to get home so I can sketch it out or draw it out, you know what I mean? Or send it off to see the sample be made or something like that. But once you have that passion, then yes, get your LLC, however professional you want to start out, get like a professional email, get a landing page. If you can't get a whole website, just at least get a professional landing page, because you want people to take you serious. Like Swim Week, that costs a lot just to enter. You don't need $17,000 just to get in.
Right.
Not the models. Hair and makeup is included in that price. The models are included in that price. But my designs, flying down there, setting up everything, that's all additional. The accessories, the glasses, the earrings, the boots, like, because I wanted a certain look, all of that is an extra cost on top of that setting. That was an investment for me, because I knew once I was in Miami Swim Week, all I had to say was, I was in Miami Swim Week. And then I pick that up and it looks like that. Like, professional look. Right. Then they're like, oh no, she's a real.
Right.
So it's just stuff like that, like decide where you want to put your funding into. And even for that, I work 2 jobs extra to get the money for that. But that's just because I wanted it. You know what I mean? And so it's just trial and error.
We gotta take a second on that. I don't want you to speed past that. I really hope want people to hear. Shout out to Dr. Greg. He said this too, that I was kicking. It took him 6 years to get to where he owned 1 store. Now he has 2. Right. With his eye on the 3rd.
Yeah.
He said it took you 5 years. And I think a lot of people don't understand. They see the finished product, right?
Yeah.
But they don't see the grind. They don't fall in love with like getting it out of the mud, or like the long hours that you gotta put into this thing for it to actually be successful.
Yeah.
And I think that's something I really love about the story. I can hear your passion coming through.
Right.
That you actually thought each piece out.
Yeah.
And you actually spoke on something I think that Mike probably got a question on. You said, hey, I believe in myself so much, I work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I believe in myself so much, I'm maintaining this while I have a full-time job, while I do tax on the side, and while I'm a mom.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. Because, again, and on top of that, it's not just me. My kids got dreams that I gotta fund. You know what I mean? And I can't put them on the back burner, so it all has to work simultaneously. But it's very much possible. but it's very much fun.
Now, I heard you speak about some of the challenges, the money and having to work extra jobs. What are some of the other challenges with people that are trying to get into this industry and trying to make it into the industry? What are some challenges that you had to face that they will probably have to face, and how did you overcome those challenges? Or how would you explain to them how they didn't overcome those?
For lack of better words, like getting got. A lot of people, especially here in Atlanta, everybody does something. Everybody knows somebody. You know what I mean? I can do this for you for this amount of money or whatever. And
But that's it.
yeah, and I think you literally have to learn the talent of being a boss, but like being stern and letting people know not to play with you, but also being, open-minded and taking that risk. I've lost a lot of money. Like I paid for 2 different marketing groups to help me run ads, like $2,500, $3,500, no return on investment. Again, that's out of my pocket. You know what I mean? Photo shoots. I paid for photo shoots and couldn't use not one photo.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Wasted models' times, wasted inventory, makeup, paying for makeup and hair and stuff like that. But when we get the photos, can't even know. And again, I feel like that comes with the journey. You're not gonna learn that overnight. You get got a few times, now you stern on stuff. Now you're really asking questions. All right, I'll put this $2,500 really get.
Exactly.
I need you to write that down, and I need you to sign a contract, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna need my money back.
Right.
Like stuff like that,
It's like a living you learn type of situation.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's how I've been doing it. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start creating like ebooks and stuff, because I have given a lot of free knowledge, but I do think you will only learn by actually going through the motions. Like you can buy, I can point you in the right direction,
Right.
but it's still gonna have to be your own journey.